Here we have the RealClock Mod by VertexDezign and Slivicon. Hope I got that right. Shows the current real-time in-game default location is below the in-game clock. The script creates a configuration XML at the first startup in your mod settings folder. There you can adjust a bunch of your settings, such as the position, if it's dynamic, just a ton of little options here, it looks like. This is going to be one of those mods that you'll have to tinker with a good bit. And we do have a lot of customization there to be able to show your time up in the corner. We'll kind of go over that a little bit. I'm not going to be able to go into too much detail, but yeah, we'll check it out. Here we have the RealClock mod, which adds the real-time clock up in the corner, which as you can see underneath my game time, it's 22:31 seconds, obviously. And you can change where it's at and what it looks like. There are instructions with the mod description that are somewhat detailed, but let's try it out. I haven't really messed with it yet, but I don't know. We'll see what we can do here. So if we just open up our console, I've got a video on how to enable your console on the YouTube, so just search for it there. I'll drop a link for it in the description as well, or maybe even in a card. I don't know if I can do that yet. Anyway, once you have your console enabled, this is PC only of course, then you open your console and then we'll type in VD. All right, so here we have a few different things that we can choose from. It looks like the print current value shows the current values which are used. So let's see what that shows. Okay, so we've got the location in the font size, which is up in the underneath the clock, which I think is an automatic position by default, I guess. Reset to default should put it where it is now. So let's change the position. The position, let's see. If you hit enter, it should tell you what to do here. So you need X, then Y. So let's try 10 and 50. Let's see where that puts it. Where'd it go? It did not move. 0 and 1. Here we go. Okay, so 0.5, 0.1. Where did it put it? Oh, it's dead center. Look at that. It's down there in the bottom center. Nice. Okay, so you can kind of play with that. So 0.5. Okay, so if we do 0.5 here, it should put it in the center of the screen. Okay, now the point is where it starts, and then it'll show the clock after that, I guess is the way to describe it. All right, so let's say we want it down underneath the map. We would do 0.1, 0.1. Let's see where that puts it. We're close. So let's do 0, 1, and 0, 1. There we go. Now it's in the bottom left. So you can kind of play with that. So you got 0, 0 is the bottom left corner, and then absolute 1, 1 is the top right corner. So kind of think of it that way, I guess. I don't know. You can kind of play with it and adjust it and move it to where you want it to be. What else can we change here? RealClock, BD, RealClock, font size. And what options does that give us? Doesn't say, it just says size. So let's try 10. Oh, between 0 and 1. Okay, so 1. How big is... Okay, 1 is rather large. Okay, yeah. I would say that's a pretty large text. If you can't read that, then we got problems, right? Okay, so let's start 0.05. Okay, yeah. 0.5, 4. Yeah, okay. Now, here, let's be funny. And let's move our position up to leave the first one. I can't remember which was which. Nope. Okay, so we want this 0.1, and then we want to move it up with the second one here. There we go. Actually, I'm going to move it down a little bit. Let's go 3. Very nice. I'm going to take a screenshot of that because that might be a good one for our thumbnail. Because why not, right? Yeah, so I guess we'll leave it kind of large for demonstration. We'll set the size to 0.25. How about 25, 15? There we go. Okay, let's try that for now. What else can we change here? We can change the position, the font size, reset the default, save the settings. If we do the, okay, so once you set it where you want it, make sure you do VD and then save settings. So that way when you load the game again, it will show back up where it is. Because if you don't save it, it's going to go back to default. Let's see, reset the default, save settings. How do I change the format? Let's see. I don't think you can change it in here. Looks like you can only play with the position and all that. Yeah. So, okay, so reset the default. That should put it back up in the top. Very nice. Okay, so to change the formats, it looks like you will have to go into that saved file that it created. And if you look at the console, it's within your My Documents, My Games, Farming Simulator 2025, Mod Settings, RealClock.xml, and then you should be able to open that up and edit some things. Well, you know what? Let's take a look at that XML file. Okay, so I've opened it in my text editor. In my case, it's VS Code. You can do it in any text editor, Notepad, Notepad++, whatever you want to do it in. It doesn't matter, just as long as you can save whatever changes you make. Looks like we can actually change the color. Now, I don't think this will be live, but let's try it. If we save it. No, it is not live. So you'll probably have to restart the game for the changes to take effect. But we'll go ahead and set our settings. So you can change the color. I don't really need seconds. And then, what else can we add here? You can add the weekday name, which is %A. The abbreviated. We need a day of the month, so %D. Oh, wait, no, month. Wednesday, November, blah, blah, blah. So we need the weekday. Where is the month? Month, abbreviated month, %B. Now this is all in their mod description, so you can kind of refer to that on how you want it to look. Do they have, what do you call it? Cardinal? I don't see it, so I don't think so. So I guess we'll have to go with the day number, %D. %D. Save that. Okay. Now I'm going to reboot the game and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, well, the color didn't go through, so I'll have to tinker with that a little bit, but we were able to add a little bit more detail there. Wednesday, November 20th, 22:45. Now, granted, you're not going to want that on the screen like that because, yeah, could you imagine playing with that on there? But, you know, that's for demonstration purposes. I don't know. What do you think? Here, let's set it back to default. Oh, look, nice. See? Looks good. Perfect. Now I know what time it is and what day it is while I'm playing the game nonstop for multiple days. Right? Not a problem. Anyway, what do you guys think? Is this a cool mod or what? Well, appreciate you watching. Have a good day.